Thank you for joining us this morning for our Monday conversation with Father Pat. Father, on Mondays we talk about either your homily or your article in the bulletin, and I know this week you want to touch on how great of an event that we had here last weekend regarding the Cross Catholic Outreach food packing event.
Oh, it was such a great event. And that's what I wrote my newsletter on in the bulletin this week. It was really uh, a great event. Families were able to come together and really help make a point. And the need was so significant. So we are going to send the food that we packed down to the Diocese of Suchi. That's the short name, the Diocese of Suchi in Guatemala. And in talking with the representatives from Cross Catholic Outreach that were at the food packing event, they were telling me about how devastated Guatemala has been through this pandemic with receiving food, and how particularly this diocese has been suffering. Even before the pandemic, they were suffering from a drought, so food was scarce. But through the pandemic, with the lockdown and all, people weren't able to get out of their house, and often households ran out of food. They would put up a white flag in their front yard to try to get food, and it's been a real problem logistically. And Cross Catholic Outreach, through their partners there on the ground, have been working diligently to bring food into the people, to get food to the people. But what was impressive beyond that is just beyond trying to address their short-term need of getting food, they're trying to look at the long-term needs that this community will have. They've started working with them to train them on how to build their own gardens, their own backyard gardens, so that each household has a little garden. The idea is they can uh, raise some vegetables that they can supplement with the rice and beans that we packed in there, and that they're going on to do water projects with them and house projects and all, with the idea of eventually getting the whole diocese of Suchi self-sustaining, so that they're a net exporter of food, so that they can actually develop income off of their farming, off of the work they're doing. And so I really look forward to working in partnership with Cross Catholic Outreach, and over the next few years, really developing a partnership with them where we can help out both monetarily and with our activities, like we did this with the food packing event, and eventually even maybe do a mission trip down there to help the people of the Diocese of Suchi. They've got a great plan to not just give them food, but to teach them how to farm, right? To not just give them the fish, the fish, but to teach them how to fish. And so we look forward to working with them. Of course, this week we kick off our Freedom Week, and so we'll have prayers throughout the week, culminating next weekend with our Freedom Festival, a picnic and concerts. So make sure that you come and are part of that. Through this all, we'll be talking about the need to reach out to those that are in need, doing things like this food packing event. And we'll be taking up a collection for refugee resettlement, the collection the Knights of Columbus sponsor. And we'll be doing activities and looking activities to bring us together to reach out to help those who are in need around the country. That's what's so great about the freedom of this country.
Father, sounds like somebody's trying to get a hold of you. So we're going to say goodbye and talk to you again on Friday. And we look forward to seeing you again this week.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.